and again continue journey. Okay, testing. Okay. Okay, your mic is working. So, okay, so let's go further. And of course we can now, we have new abilities and actually gear icons. And if you look abilities, we have these 660. I take this one. So now we have Field of Wykes. Summons a storm of fireballs that circles about the cliff, damaging nearby targets, while also absorbing damage. So this is Field of Wykes. So I try. Then we need to again to remember. I remove this one. And then we again select it and let's see. Okay, here we can take the new one. So I can actually attach four of these. Okay, let's try. So in last episode we managed to get Ifrit.
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
Okay, our idea is to return to Eastpool. But are we coming too late? Or is there something has happened? Because Torgal is already... Okay, it doesn't look good.
What happened here?
Imperials! You'll pay for this!
We've got a live one!
What are you doing here? Answer me!
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
doesn't look good.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one!
Kill all the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? They were innocent people! Too slow. That's enough. Damn it.
Something happened.
All must
Aha.
burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command!
Okay, now comes the heavyweight.
My mother ordered this.
Clyde,
You can wait. Too slow. Keep your distance, boy. A little help. Give them all you've got, boy. Torgal. you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Don't let them get away. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Not this time. Give them all you've got, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Okay, what we have here? Burite, subway. Okay, a lot of different materials.
I'm sorry, Lady Anna. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late. Gav. Clive. Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harboring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them, when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
There was someone.
Lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka's message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
fighting the Franks.
To Cid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I think I first buy extra supply.
And what do you want? Coin purse weighing you down?
It seems that we have everything better. But this actually is something what we can. This gives half bonus for Breath of Wind.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
I see I'm busy here. So, will it be?
Storm Cry. Seems like we have everything. Everything what we have is better. So there is no possibility to upgrade.
I heard Otto barking at his...
Clive, was it?
It's nice to see the hideaway finally coming alive. Wasn't so long ago us old hands were ratting about the place like peas in a bucket.
Take a seat, Clive.
I think one good idea is to update our tomes.
Very well.
And how might this old soul be of service? I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them. What subject shall we consider today?
There are actually red circles here in the upper corner. So I think these probably have been updated. Aha, so there are, I think everything which has red on upper corner is updated. An imperial period turned deserter. He and his childhood friend Jill journeyed to the homelands of Rosaria to learn the truth of events that shaped their histories. Their path takes them through the village of Eastpool, which they meet with Hannah, with the wife of the late Dole commander. She presents Clive with a set of clothes that once belonged to his father. So this was kind of upgraded. And when I read, there is no more red marker. Joshua, second son of Archduke of Rosaria and heir to the ducal throne, opened the night of imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate. The shock of seeing his father slain before his disbelieving eyes led to him losing control of his icon and setting the caster alight. From the flames rose a second icon of fire, whose murder rampage laid both the castle and the Phoenix low. Dominator Siva and Clive's childhood friend, after Clive and Sid spirited her away from battlefield where she was being forced to fight for Ironblood, she was placed in the care of Hideaway's talented physicotarian who nursed her back to health. Finally, a week after her long period of she sets with Clive to discover the truth of their past, and that there is Kupka, something new. Kupka's awakening as dominant of Aegon Titan thrust him to the forefront of Dalmakian politics, winning him influence over both the Republic's armies and its policymaking, as well as personal fortune. His greatest treasure, however, was always Benedict Harmon, so when a servant of Valwood informed him that his love had been slain by Sid, his fury toward Outlaw and his alliance knew no bounds. Sidor Stelamon, leader of the hideaway of dominant Ramul, father of Thunder, born in land beyond the Twins, Sid journeyed to Valistia as a sword for hire. It was here that he entered the service of Valud, awakened as dominant as was fully elevated to the Lord Commander of the Royal Army. However, he was soon to abandon his post and Benedicta that he might instead create a world where peers and dominants can die on their own terms. Calv's faithful scout, the ever-agreeable fellow volunteered to follow after the dominant that Clive had long been hunting, only to find himself being hunted in turn by the Imperials. As luck would have it, Clive arrived in the nick of time to save his life, forging an unbreakable bond between them. Then there is Otto, chief steward of Sid's hideaway, who managed the day-to-day running of their operation. His friend steered, Sid often being taken far and away by his peril liberating activities. Even when Sid is at home, he prefers to leave his busy work to Otto, much to the hard-pressed Percy's inquisition. Charon, one of the Clive's most trusted allies, merchant who calls the hideaway her home. With little help from her hard-working yet long-suffering apprentice, she can source whatever supplies to the residents of the hideaway need, provided they are willing to pay. She wears glass eye in her right socket. Aha, there is glass eye. I never realized. She wears a glass eye in her right socket. Apprentice to the Charon and ally of hideaway, a gentle giant who has a warm word for everyone, but is not afraid to put his foot down in the face of injustice. Coit's every waking moment is spent in service to his nun, and can do little of his own accord without her express permission. I check what else. There is Kenneth, chief cook at Sid's hideaway, though the range and quantity of ingredients and of the hidden Deadland home is limited at best. Kenneth finds opportunity in adversity, cocking to some fare from whatever happens to be at hand. Martha, okay, landlady of Golding Stables, the tavern at the heart of Martha's arrest. She is also a friend of Sid's cause, keeping the hideaway supplied with both and information or development on Western Storm, a second string to her business that she strives to keep secret from the imperial authorities. Carpenter who resides at Martha's Rest, whose speed and skill together with the surrounding marsh waters effects on the planks and piles of the villages made Bridge keep his service in high demand. Annabelle, okay, this was the mother of main character, former Duchess of Rosaria, now Empress of Holy Empire of Sunbreaker. It was ever her purpose in life to preserve her phoenix-bearing bloodline, for which reason she betrayed her husband, that she might enter in league with a force she such the mightier. Now she rules over Rosaria, in viceroy of imperial province, which she rules with a grudge and contempt for the baseborn that was unknown in Archduke Elvin's day. Lord Commander of the Rosaria's army, outranked only by his firm friend Archduke Elvin. When Clive manifested in the Ifrit during the attack of Phoenix Gate, Mudder lost his life to the infernal icon's flames. Hannah was the last. Clive Lord Mudder, Lord Commander of the Rosarian army. Since her marriage, she resided in the Murdoch Manor in the Eastpool, renaming there even after her husband's death at Phoenix Gate, as her time also to be cut short at the hands of the villainous sons of Empress Annabelle. Maybe I just look, be honest.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Sure to help. Learn your letters.
I think there might be one thing what would be nice to buy, and it is over here. I probably take
What the Colonel dragged in. Go on then.
because now I have enough money, so I take this one. Maybe I
You'll
later
not
will
find a
need
better
it.
price than that. Finished, are you?
I just check what was timely focus. Bands of Might, this gives +7. Rook Gambit. I look what else I have. Then I have Wicked Wheel. I seem to have two different. Increases Gambit damage by 10. These have different things. Increase coke damage. Rising Flames increases Rising Flames. Heat Wave. This is Rook's Gambit. Do I have it? Wicked Wheel. So I have currently Wicked Wheel. So maybe I try this one. Increases Wicked Wheel damage by 10%. And okay, I think time to go to see Sid.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather.
Can we go here? I'll just check.
I can set a broken arm, soothe a cough, settle a stomach. But there is no remedy for what happened in Eastpool. My talents are worthless in the face of such cruelty.
We're low on gig and toad oil and curial greens. Should I put an order in with Lady Charon?
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness, and in turn salvation, can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
Sprinkle of ice and fire.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into?
First kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital.
Oh.
And pay a visit to Mother.
Oriflamme.
And the vast of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think...
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. Alright, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. Where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although, admittedly, this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the mother crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
I think this is good stopping point. So we managed to come back to the hideaway and to realize something. What was the inner cause of blight? What was the reason why blight is happening? So I want to thank you for everyone for watching and stopping by.